Hello everyone, this is Helios Raven. I tell you how I do it, even if you don't care. And today I got a quick little surprise for you. You gotta look at my work table here that I'm working with. Today, when I was in the store, I decided to do a lot of impulse buying with cash I don't have, and I picked up the Planet Killer. I figured my Chaos Fleet was only going to have one battleship in it, and I decided to have it be something awesome. So, just thought I'd show you that. But the big thing is when me and Phil were walking around our game store planning our next Battlefleet Gothic Battle Report event thing, we were looking at one of the cases, and we saw this. And we were like, that's Battlefleet Gothic. What is this? And when we inquired, we discovered it is the Battlefleet Gothic starter set. This is basically, the game kit that got, to get you started. And we were like, what? And we just sat there and looked at this thing and said we had to get this thing. After inquiring about it, let's see there, after inquiring a little bit about it, we discovered, that it was officially the starter set and what came in it. We found out that the Imperial cruisers that it came with, it was supposed to come with 4 Imperial cruisers and 4 Chaos vessels. The cruisers were no longer, the Imperial Navy cruisers were no longer there, but they replaced them with 4 other Gothic cruisers. So there's basically 8 cruisers for a Chaos army in this force. And so we decided, well, we'll pick it up, we'll split the cost, and we'll split the force and make it our little combined force where if anyone wants to learn to play at the gaming store or anything, they can borrow our Chaos force and we'll just put it all together, get some escorts and such for it, and make it all uniformal so it's one giant army owned by 2 people. And so I thought you guys want to take a look at this with me. So we're opening this up. I haven't looked at this thing yet. I just got it home. And so I don't even know what we're going to find in this thing. So let's pop this baby open. So we got that with that nice beautiful picture on the front. And here we go. We got ourselves the ship labels. It looks like some of them are missing. No big deal on that, but see, they got some, basic ship labels for you to go, or you can make your own, custom labeled ones. I don't know what happened to them, but no big deal. Then there's template with a planet, some asteroids, and a couple of blast markers, and looks like the bearing compass is missing. And so we get some more blast markers, a bunch of ordnance vehicle ships, a missile tokens. So we're right there. We got a fleet registry book. So we got right there a little pad of fleet registries. We got ourselves a getting started rule set. It looks like it's a comic book of some sorts. That's interesting. And put that right there. There's some more ship labels here, some blank ones, some nice clean slates, and some pre-named ones. Let's see. Looks like a small little catalog for Warhammer 40k, Warhammer Fantasy for some odd reason in a Gothic set. Alrighty. There's the cruisers. Most of them have been assembled, it looks like, and built. So that's okay. So we're going to have to crack those open with some simple green and such to get them going. Hopefully they aren't, they're not too bad. And more sheets. Got some moon and a bearing compass right there. And other templates. Got ourselves another planet marker. All the extra Chaos Spurs here. The Battlefleet Gothic rulebook, which is awesome. Now I have an official hard copy of it. The 2 quick reference sheets, pretty awesome. Another fleet registry pad, some stands and dice and orders dice. These are really hard to find. I don't think you can actually get these anymore, so that's really awesome. And like I said, a bunch of Chaos cruisers. So we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. A lot of them are been assembled, but most likely with a little love and care they can be disassembled and turned into whatever we want them to be. And so that's basically it. We got some spurs here for extra bits to attach to everything, so that's awesome. And extra D6s, so we got more D6s to go with this guy. And little flight stands, so all in all, not a bad find. It's a little shame that most of them are basically been assembled, but it looks like they were glued with super glue, so just a dip of simple green and they'll come right off, and so no big deal on that part. And that is basically all I wanted to show you. Just wanted to give you guys, you know, a look to show you can see what these guys looked like. And so this was a pretty decent price. We basically, doing the math, we really were just buying the ships, so we got the rule book and all that other stuff for basically free. And let's see, looking at it, I think it was a pretty neat steal. So we got, let's see, 3 and 3 orders dice, and then 2, 2, and 2. So set of 3 for me and Phil. Bunch of stands again, and all the little bits in there. And so that is basically it for these guys. And so I'm going to probably start assembling my ships and everything, and then give Phil what's ever left over. And then we'll have the army set up, and when they're done, let's see, you can see a little quick paint up scheme of them. This is what we're going with. First they're spray painted black, then they're given a base coating of Battleship Gray, and then a dry brush over that of Codex Gray, and then some little details here are painted in Regal Blue, and then the weapon turrets are done in gold, and I threw in a little bit of silver up there on the antenna just for extra flair. But that's basically how they're gonna look. So pretty sweet. So yeah, just want to let you guys see that, and you know, check out this awesome fleet that we just got. And so we're going to wrap it up for now for that. And so until next time, this is Helios Raven signing off.